This needs to be like another 5 books. Ooh, dictionaries. I am a total professional, by the way. This is definitely not an iPad. There, can you see me? Maybe if I do this. One more book. Bechamel, you're finally serving a purpose. Hey guys, so, it is a snow day, and school is closed, and I left all of my study materials at school, so I have absolutely nothing to do today. So I decided to do something productive. I shoveled the yard and dumped out the compost. Why do we still have compost? It is January. And I may have cleaned my room a little bit, and then I put up these, where are they? These light thingies. And had a grand time doing it. Come on. I probably might have filmed it. I don't know if it was on or not. And then I had nothing else to do, so I did less productive things like, goofed around on YouTube. I was gonna tell you guys something. I totally forgot what it was. Oh yeah, English teachers. So over the past 4 years, I've had some interesting English teachers. My first teacher that was English only, that taught only my English class, no one else, because this was my first year in a separated school where they had different teachers for different subjects, was in grade 7. His name was Mr. Clouston, and he was about to retire at the end of the year, so he didn't do anything. So he gave us assignments, he gave us books to read, he showed us movies, and he, for some reason, soft shoe danced around the class. He was either sitting in his desk or he was soft shoe dancing. It was very strange. He was a good teacher, but I think he was just counting down the hours until he could retire. He looked very bored by the end of the year. And then Ms. Cox, my grade 8 teacher, she was fairly normal. But she left and went on to, I think it would be vice principal over at school somewhere else in town. So next year we got her replacement, Ms. H. I loved her. Miss H was the best teacher ever. We were great. She loved my work. I liked her. And she let me leave the class when I needed to. But there was one thing that I did not like about her. She insisted that the singular they was not grammatically proper. This pissed me off, and I loved every other aspect about her. But we had this sort of passive-aggressive fight over the singular they. I did my research project one year in October, I think, just on gender-neutral pronouns and why the singular they should be a thing. She marked me good for the quality, but not so much for the content, and every time, like, she would say he/she, I would just sort of grumble under my breath. Wow, I just sound like a monster. So that, and like, I would cross out, like, on the handout she gave, she had a he/she, and I would sort of cross it out very angrily and write they in the margins. I think she just found it funny. Heck. So that was last year, and last year was my last year in middle school. I've graduated to high school now, so I'm in grade 10. I know it's kind of complicated. My schools have always done it, like, elementary was kindergarten to grade 6, middle school was 7, 8, 9, and high school is 10, 11, 12. So everywhere else I'm a sophomore, but in my school I'm a freshman, which is weird. It's so this year my English teacher, well, she's not really my English teacher. I'll have a different one for English next term. My writing teacher, Ms. Heenahan, she's brilliant. I love Ms. Heenahan. She's funny, she's sarcastic, she swears in class, and she's a great teacher, and for some reason, the work that I put out in her class, like the essays and the poems and the stories that I write, are better than any other time I try and write. I try and write anywhere else, it's just shit. She's magic. About a couple weeks ago, we did a pantoum poem, which is kind of a repetitive parallelism poem, and it's a really hard poem to write. And she took one look at mine and said, "No, that's fine, don't do anything else." And she just took it in without even making me do a final copy, which is weird because she's an English teacher and she's always made me do a final copy. And she loves the work that I put out. She loves it. I might be one of her best students. I don't know. I haven't got my report card yet. But I wrote a poem on my province's economy and the recession that we're going into and the $2 billion deficit that's happening. It's really annoying because that's like my future. I'm going to have to find a job in this recession because that's fun. Anyway, I wrote a poem about it, and any other time I would have tried to write that poem, it would have turned out shit. It would have turned out the shittiest piece of crap you could ever write. But it wasn't. In her class, it was pretty good. It was very good. And it's just weird. And one time there was an assignment that we had to take home and finish, and I wrote it at home. And when I turned it in, she was like, "What happened?" Because this was a crap. This was a terrible essay. And it was and it was like the worst thing I probably ever turned into her, and it was like a massive change from what I usually do. Empty. God damn it. Ooh, not empty. Shit, it's cold. Cold is worse than empty. Oh, this is going to be nice and warm, lovely tea. Nope, it's frozen. Like I am right now. I'm sitting right by the window, in case you can't tell, and my room has no heating and very little insulation, and I am frozen right now. It is so cold. It's like -7 outside and -5 in my room. I've gotten used to it, but it's just, I am so cold. So right now I am doing what probably a lot of people do when they make YouTube videos. I'm procrastinating. Because technically I could go online and get all my study materials off the school website, but I'm not because that's just way too hard. And I'm doing this so I don't have to look at my study schedule, which is my study schedule is right behind is it's over there somewhere. So my English teachers have been pretty weird. Well, not weird, not crazy. They're just kind of strange. Miss Heenahan is made of magic. Wait. Can you hear that ticking? There's a bomb in my room. No. I also got an alarm clock for some reason. It helps. Like, it's not my phone, which I can just turn off in my sleep, but kind of cute. Alright, well, bye guys. See you in the next video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. There is a like button down there that's kind of shaped like a thumb. So click that if you liked it, comment if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Look at that, it's insane out there. That's, I think, maybe the worst storm we've had all year. All winter. I would show you more, but I am too lazy to get up out of bed.